Hey there, everybody, it's me, Chay. And it's really good to see you guys. Happy Halloween. Today we are playing Monster Party to celebrate the season. This is a game for the Nintendo, the old NES, made by Bandai in 1989. And yes, that is a shrimp scrolling by in the background. This is a showcase of some of the enemies. There's also an onion ring. And some tater tots on a stick, I think. I'm not sure what that is. Anyway, this game is a classic. I have always loved this game. Ever since I was a kid. I played this game a long time ago, but here's our protagonist, Mark. He's a baseball player. Some kid walking home from a night game, apparently. He looks up and he sees a shooting star. And it just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and he has no sense of self-preservation whatsoever. Apparently, it makes him moist, so he doesn't notice that it's gonna fall on him. He's not the best protagonist, I make no claim of that. Yeah, the star lands right in front of him. It's not a star, it's actually a monster. So, Mark, being incredibly nonchalant, is just, "Who are you?" Monster's like, "I'm Bert." "Okay, sure." Mark has no problem with this. He's like, "Yeah, so, sup, guy?" Bert has a bit of an issue. His home planet is overrun with monsters, and he needs help. So, this kid has some sense of self-preservation after all, because he's like, "No, But Bert mistakenly believes him to be some sort of warrior. He thinks his baseball bat is a mighty weapon. And that's very unfortunate because it's a baseball bat. But Bert's not taking no for an answer. He needs child soldiers to fight his war. So he just outright kidnaps the kid right there on the spot, grabs him and flies off. Mark's incredibly stupid still. So apparently his planet is very dangerous, so in order for Mark to travel through outer space in the first place, probably, they're going to have to fuse. Like that. So they fuse together into one Gestalt being. Maybe Bart or Mert? I don't know what you'd call them. In any case, that's the plot. Welcome to Monster Party. We've got our protagonist here, Mark, who does indeed have his baseball bat, and as you can see, he uses it as you might expect. He can actually bat people's projectiles back at them. Anyone that's hit by a projectile is instantly killed, other than Mark, of course, who has a health bar. But yeah, batting projectiles back is a one-hit kill. Hello, baby. So here's our first boss. One-hit kills do not work on bosses. They have a very large amount of health. This Little Shop of Horrors reference is a pretty easy boss. You just stand in this exact spot, little to the right of the third lamp, and you just kind of wait. And just hit those back as they come. He's very easy to kill. You can beat him pretty quick without taking any damage, but he's got a lot of health, so you gotta take a little time to do it. You see our health bar at the bottom of the screen there. It's not very high yet, but as we pick up heart power-ups, we will increase our health. We actually start with a low amount, but the maximum is what you see over there. We don't actually have to upgrade it or anything. We picked up a question mark, which could be health, score, or a pill, which will let us transform into Bert. I don't know what these enemies are. These appear to be electrified Japanese school bullies. I really don't know what those are. It's the NES where you couldn't tell what anything was. And these are legs sticking out of the ground, so they're pretty easy. They don't do anything at all. You just smack them. Ah, there's a pill. Okay, we're Bert now. We Bert now. Bert is great. Bert has lasers. He's got a projectile attack of his own, being a monster himself. It's an empty room, no boss here. But Bert is fantastic. He can even fly, as you've seen. He can crouch and attack. He's got a lot of great ability. And generally, Bert is better than Mark in every way. But you have Bert only for a very limited time each time you pick up a pill. And you can't store them or anything. They're used on the spot. So we're going to hurry up and conserve our Bert time. Sorry, I'm dead. Okay, so this particular monster is already dead. We'll just have to go on then. We still get our drop for him anyway, but that one was already dead. Somebody got to him first. It's kind of a happy place. It doesn't seem like the monster world to me. rather cheery. Ah, but what's this? Ah, now we see Monster World for what it really is. It's a terrifying place full of blood and skulls and creepy faces and weirdness, slime everywhere, and spooky music. This monster dog thing will give us another pill, which will reset our Bert time, which is good because this next boss fight requires Bert. Please don't pick on me. I'm just a pumpkin ghost. As you can imagine, trying to bat those little pumpkins back at him would be a nightmare as Mark. It is a very hard fight. But in killing him, we've now killed every boss in this stage. And so we have the key. You must get the key in each stage, which requires you kill all the bosses. And then you must find the exit door, which is at the end of the stage. You don't want to touch those hands that are sticking out of the ground either. Those hurt you and aren't actually an enemy, so you can't kill them. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, we're out of Bert time. Whoa! You got hit. Ah! There we go. Ah! Sometimes if you time it right, you can get guys as they're turning on their patrol route. Alright, that takes care of this stage. When you complete a stage, you get a little bit of health. I just skip ahead here in the recording. Alright. Round 2, the sewers. We've got sewer blob dripping from the ceiling. There's a merman. Or I guess a man-mer. He's human on the bottom and fish on the top half. Barfy mouth here. I don't know what those are supposed to be. They're not very threatening, though. Deal with man-mer here. Okay. Let's mix it up. This is Medusa. Medusa shoots very obese snakes at you in rapid fire. This is one of those fights that Mark is best for because he's returning the snakes at her and taking generally less hits than Bert would. Get her item. There's 2 more bosses we need to track down. I believe there's some health off this merman, so... Enemies always drop the same thing. If that merman drops health, he'll always drop a health until it runs out of the maximum amount of health drops for the stage. There's no maximum amount of pill drops, so memorize where pill enemies are and kill them to get Bert. I'm trying to bat this crocodile's tail back at him. There we go. You gotta time it just right or it's more of a pop fly than a home run. And we're Bert. Also, if you notice there, you bang your head on the ceiling when you jump if you hit the ceiling, and you have an animation for it. It's rather neat touch. They paid a lot of attention to this game. It's actually a really fun game, and it's well designed too. If you're good, you can really do great at this game. It's not that terribly hard, but it is satisfyingly challenging. We've got a xenomorph egg here that will open up, and instead of shooting a face hugger, it will shoot a projectile. But I don't get close enough to them as Bert to let them fire. As Mark, you want to go ahead and let them open up so you can bat the projectile back. Well, there's a door up there, but it's not an important door because everything's predetermined in this. I think. I don't think there's an enemy up here. There might be. I can't remember for sure, so I probably better check. But every door is predetermined. Like, Medusa's always in that first door. Just like all the enemy drops are predetermined. Like that one man-mer will always drop the heart, and that one barfy mouth will always drop a pill. Just... Oh, okay. That's okay. You want to keep your health generally maxed out between levels. Ah! Because there is a finite amount of health in the game all told. I suppose there's not, because question marks are infinite from things that drop them, and you could get health from that, but it would take a long time. There is fortunately no timer, so you have all the time you need. Another nice feature. You've just got a score chart, high score, the stage you're on, whether you have the key or not, and your life. And that's really all you need to know. So, they did good with the HUD, I guess you'd call it. Another empty room. I can't remember for sure every room, so I just check them all generally, unless I know for sure where the bosses are in a stage. Charge my pill there. Not sure why you need a pill to turn into Bert. Maybe Bert's a bit of a fiend. Need some help, man. Alright, let's kill off the egg before it fires at us. Bert can even inch forward while shooting. Look out, baby. Here I come. Now you know why there's a shrimp for the icon on the splash card for this particular episode. This is the Batter Dip Shrimp boss. I don't know why, I don't have any explanation for Batter Dip Shrimp. But it's an easy boss, it's one of the easier bosses. And once it's taken enough damage, it transforms into an onion ring. You just want to lay down where it can't hit you, and jump up right behind it as it passes over you and smack it a bunch. Okay, so it's done with that, now it's going to turn into the tater tots. I have no idea. I don't know why there's two teleporters from The Fly back there, too. But fair enough, it's dead, and we can't seem to pick up that question mark, so forget it. Just beat this thing to death. That was the game's iconic shrimp onion ring tater tot boss, which should tell you how much sense this game tries to make. I will never understand most of this game, but I will always love it. Oh. Ooh, watch out for blob drippings. Various blobby leavings. I'm not sure why Monster World has a sewer. Oh, well that was dumb of me. Apparently you could still be hit even if you're laying down sometimes. Some enemies can't hit you even if they pass right through you while you're laying down. That's a heck of a crouch too, it just lays down like a slug. Oh, I got the fish man by accident. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Oh, I almost got him again. Ow. Beat it down. Quicker than trying to bat the projectile back on a stationary enemy. Alright, beat up this man-mer. He's down. Gotta get past Crocodile and Barfy Mouth combo here. Oh. Ah! Okay, I'll just take the hits, I don't care. I got plenty of health, and I can get more. Bound to be some around here somewhere. Oh, come on. I have so much trouble hitting back the tail for some reason. Oh, I'm burnt. Well, that's quite handy. Unnecessary area back there. We'll just skip it. I think there's another boss here. Yep, this is the Haunted Well. It's time to do some damage. It is indeed. It's going to shoot plates at me for reasons I don't really understand. But shoot it enough and it's dead. It's another one that's way easier as Bert than it is as Mark, but it's a pretty easy boss regardless. Oh, more alien eggs. There's a lot of little homages to horror movies from before 1990 in this. In fact, it was originally going to have some things like Gremlins from the movie Gremlins and Freddy Krueger, but they had to edit them out because they were too overt and they didn't think about the fact that, yeah, we'd have to pay money to do that. This game never actually got a Japanese release. It was originally intended for release in Japan, but it only ever got a US release. Making it extremely rare among video games for that, because most of them just never get a US release. Alright, there we go. And we're clear of the sewers. It's time for round 3. That's our password. Round 3 start. We've got a cave now. It's just stalactites at first, and some of my favorite music in this game, too. Oh. Nothing in here. What do we got up ahead? It's vampire and a skeleton. We got vampire and skeleton. Vampires patrol the same route. Skeletons do the same thing. They're just vampires that jump. And there's also skeletons that appear and disappear. Those are a little trickier because they can appear right on top of you sometimes. And they have a little range of motion where they can appear in. So we want to just... Ow! We want to smack him as much as we can while he's available. There we go. Just wait at the end of this vampire's patrol route. Hopefully hit him. Come on. There we go. Ah, oh my gosh, fine. Fine, just do it. There we go. There's some healing anyway. Move it! This is the Minotaur. He shoots blue and white cows at you that can be batted back at him, but really it's easier just to get into a battle of attrition with him and just slap him around. He's not hard. He doesn't live very long. You'll win that fight every time. You can always recharge your health. It's finite, but there's plenty. It's only a big concern in the final levels, and even then only if you haven't been doing a very good job of keeping it high. Okay. We've got Bert, and you'll note Bert is different now. Bert is a different color, as well as having a longer range beam, because Bert powers up every 2 levels. There are a total of 8 rounds in the game, and Bert gets powered up every 3rd one, basically. So he'll be powered up on round 5 again. Or 2nd one, I suppose. My legs are asleep. This is the transparent mummy that shoots mummy bandages at you. I don't know why he's in an icy cave. That doesn't make much sense, but Bert is the man for this one. Once again, he easily kills him. Jimmy Durante Sphinx there was great, too. Alright, bats. Oh, no, wait, they're actually umbrellas. Why? I don't know. Maybe they're going for that yokai that's an umbrella there, but this is a very Western horror game. Not really the Japanese style at all. So I don't know what they want with this game. I don't think they know what they wanted with this game. It's a weird game. I don't think that door had a monster behind it, so I need to go onward. But I'm gonna check anyway, just to be on the safe side, because I hate having to go all the way back through the stage if I miss a monster. No, it's empty. Okay. Well, that's cool. No problems there. We have to get through these guys again, but we can pick up some healing and stuff. So that's okay. They've been a little heavy on the vampires after a while, I think. Also, if you're jumping and you swing, and you can swing again just as your feet touch the ground, kind of double hit. It's just a animation glitch, but it's essentially just a mark of skill to be able to do it. A mark of skill. The umbrellas are actually fairly dangerous. Now, I know that one... That one should, oh, no, it doesn't have one. It doesn't have one. That's right, because we're coming up on the... Oh, there's the skeleton. I have most of this memorized for some of the levels. We'll just keep stocking up on that pill. This one? Yeah, this is the spider boss. He'll suck all my blood. He shoots X's at me. I don't know why. He is the #1 reason to be Bert, because this is a really tough fight for Mark. So I'm glad I had Bert. I'm also going to go back and pick up the pill again. There we go. That recharges my Bert time. Ow. The umbrellas are kind of tricky. Their positioning is difficult, but forget them. We're through. We're clear of this level. Alright, on to round 4. This is the pyramid. Why is there a pyramid on Bert's alien planet with clear Egyptian hieroglyphics displayed? I don't know. Why does it have real terrestrial things like snakes and scorpions? I don't know, maybe that one guy with the funny hair that was all about aliens was right. Maybe they did visit us. Maybe it was Bert's race. There's the Nile crocodile that doesn't shoot projectiles, sadly. Scorpions are a pain in the butt. They do shoot a projectile, and you've got to time it just right to launch it back at them. You can't hurt the block traps. You can kill them with projectiles from another enemy, though. But the bat won't do anything to them. Oh, there we go. Just wait for this snake to patrol and bonk him. There we go. I am a slowpoke. Okay, it's a suit of samurai armor that throws katanas at you. He's really easy to beat regardless. It's just one of those guys that you may as well have a war of attrition with. Just hit him in the legs over and over and he'll die. There we go. He fell apart. Alright, 2 more bosses to go. And then we will be halfway through the game. Okay, Scorpion down. I think the high road... The pyramid stage has a high and a low road, generally. They sometimes intersect, but usually they're separate for a long stretch. And you want to make sure you're on the right track, otherwise you're going to have a lot of backtracking. Ow. I don't know what they're shooting at me. I think that's a actual boss door down there, so I'm going to have to go get it. I think it's the one I'm... Yeah, I know which boss that is, too. Whew, just dodged it. Oh yeah, those don't hurt you as long as you don't stand up. Interesting. Well, that's useful. Bash my head around a little bit here. Yeah, it's a cat in a box. It was originally going to be a gremlin from the movie Gremlins, which was a great movie, by the way. But, of course, they had to edit that, so now it's a cat in a box, and it throws its kittens at you. It's kittens, which they didn't edit too much because they still look like gremlins. But yeah, you are now, in this game, you are hitting a cat's kittens back at it to kill it. That is one of the weirdest things I think a NES game has ever asked you to do. But it's kind of like the fight with the potted pitcher plant at the start of the game, in that you just have to keep batting stuff back at it once you find the right position. Once you're in position, it's an easy, easy fight. Ooh, unless you mess up like I did. And then you have to find your position again. There we go. The box stays, but the cat is done. It's a heck of a game. Also, man, Mark has some amazing sideburns. Look at those. He's got some Elvis sideburns. Oh wow, I got that in the first swing. I thought that was going to take a lot longer. Yeah, when he's walking and you can really see him, they're intense. Alright, we have one more boss to go, and he is just as out of place as the rest of them. Die, Scorpion. Alright, we've got Bert. That's going to be helpful with the next boss. Is this the place? No. Darn. I gotta find it. Well, I'm gonna recharge my pill. He's just gonna be back anyway. Yeah, no point to that. Gotta be careful. Alright, we'll just fly up here. Saves time, is Bert. Face the music! It's the punk rocker boss! He gets his own music, too. He's very easy, though. Looks more like a washing machine than an amp. Well, we've got all our bosses, so we've got the key. Now we need to get out of here. Wish I had a little more time. Oh, come on, die, 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 die. Oh, darn it. Gotta bat his thing back at him. Oh, at least I did it. That's tricky. If you mess that jump up, you've got a lot of backtracking to do. Oh, nice. Random Bert. Random active Bert. Oh, no, that can still hit you. I guess that makes sense. Ah, oh, and now I'm completely screwing up. Stop it. There. Okay. I suffered from temporary retardation there. I don't know why. I'm sorry. Alright, round 5. We've got the camp haunted lake kind of thing going on here. There's tiny fish with giant shark fins taped onto them. And Loch Ness monsters. Just gonna try to clear as much of this as I can. There's the fish bone. It's just a dead fish, apparently. I think it drops me something, so I'm gonna take the hit to try it. Yes, it drops me Bert. Well, this one's empty too. There's only 2 bosses in this stage. One of them is very easy and one of them is relatively hard. I think the first boss is right here. Yes, watch my dance. There's a very specific way to beat this boss. It's the only way to beat it. And there you go. They're beaten. If you hit them, they fall down and restart their dance. So you have to watch them dance, and eventually the 2 zombies will just crumble from the exertion. Skip all of this junk. Most of it has a ridiculous amount of health except for the fish bones. Here is Lego Javelin Man. I don't know what he's supposed to be, but he's fairly tough, actually. I kind of prefer to fight him as Mark. Oh, gosh, you can throw him behind him. You can stand here, though, and shoot him, I think. Yeah. Okay. Well, that wasn't so bad. I took a lot more hits than I wanted to there, but I can live. Hoping that I make it before I run out of Bert. Oh! I have to control my landing. Oh, I was still Bert while I was falling. Huh. Now, what am I doing? There's no more bosses in this stage. I've got the key. Tricky jumps there. Water doesn't kill you, you just take damage while you're in it, and it's hard to get out of. See if this fish bone has anything for me. Yes, got some health, that's always nice. No, there's not gonna be anything. Oh, yeah. Good. Okay. Never mind, I'm stupid today. Ah, oh. Yeah, see, that's why that's a bit of an issue. I don't think this fishbone gives me anything, but we'll try him. Nope, nothing. Well, here's the tree. We're out of here. We're moving on to round 6. I hate round 6. It's the haunted house. And it is a labyrinth full of really annoying enemies. With a really annoying boss. There's only one boss of the haunted house. But everything about this stage is really annoying, and I always remember getting stuck here as a kid and having to give up. But I know the way now. So we're gonna do this proper. Ah! You can bat those around. Yes, that enemy is a walking pair of pants. I have no idea. It's a walking pair of pants. Got me health, so I'll take it. Also, my jumpsuit is now orange for some reason. I guess because of palette limitations. Yeah, this is the right door. Alright, just cross right over here. Nothing to fear. More pants. Just bat a projectile into them. That one? No, it's this one. Now we cross under here. And right there. And now we should be right about at the boss. Yeah, here's the boss. This is the chameleon. Which one? Okay, you can see some things moving in the background, but they look like they're part of the background. So he's very hard to detect. One of them can hit me, and that same one can be hit. The other 3 are just fake. Alright, so we've got this guy. We've figured out which one he is. Ow. He does hit fairly hard, and there are a few places that are very hard to avoid getting hit, so you've got to really make sure you have a lot of health at the end of this fight. Being Bert will certainly help. That was a lucky drop. We've got what we need. Now we've just got to get out. Bert now fires much better projectiles than he did. He was firing a looping pink one. Now he's got the looping gold one, which is better. So I guess that's not true. He upgraded last level and he's upgraded again. I don't know. Want the chair. That's not the one I need. Yeah, there we go. You gotta fall down here. That's the right one then. And we're out of precious Berts. Well, that's okay though. Because we're almost done. We just have a little bit left to do. On the right? Yeah. Yeah, it's really confusing, this place. It's a labyrinth. That was easy enough. And we're done! Thank goodness we're through the worst stage in the game. Back to full health for round 7, the tower. This is the tower. It's full of umpires instead of vampires. Up there's the elephant man and a ghost. Show you the elephant man. There he is. Once you hit him, his mask falls off and he's an elephant man. Ah, I knew that umpire had some healing. Umpires are very tough. They have a lot of health. They're very easy to kill as Bert. They have way less health against his laser. Well, of course, umpires would be highly resistant to a baseball bat. Bat Boy there. Bat Boy has a pill, I believe. So he's worth tangling with. No, he's got heart. Okay. Good enough. I'll take it. I'm not picky. Alright, one of these ghosts has a pill. It must be this one. We're gonna fight a very easy boss here. I'm Royce. This is Royce. Royce rolls. That's all he does. He's very hard to kill as Mark. Very easy to kill as Bert. You may notice a trim. Just get my pill back for more Bert time. It's also important to note that this stage has a trick. There are 3 bosses. You need to kill only 2, any 2, for the key. If you kill the 3rd, it takes your key away, and you have to go back and kill the other 2 bosses again. So you only want to kill 2, and we'll be skipping the boss that's just a repeat of the spider boss. Come again. Oh, hey, left me something. Sometimes the empty rooms have a question mark for you, which makes them worth the time. Ah, there's my pill. Need all that Bert time you can get. You want to be Bert for pretty much this whole stage, because otherwise you've got a lot of tricky jumping to do up these platforms. Contending with umpires the whole way, which are very dangerous, Mark, because they resist your baseball bat strikes. The umpire. There we go. Welcome. Entrance to Hell. This is Death, taking a break from Castlevania. He's another fight that's miserable as Mark, but really easy as Bert. You just have to bat his skulls back at him if you're Mark, which you don't want to have to do, believe me, it's not fun. Alright, take care of that umpire. Now we just need to escape, basically, as fast as we can, picking up any pills along the way to extend our Bert time. The faster we can flap out of here, the better. I want to kill everything to make sure I don't miss any pills, because I want as much Bert time as possible. There's a pill, hey. Nice. You got any health for me? No. Okay. Let's just go. I think I've got enough time to go. Ow. Bat Boy. There's the boss that will screw you up if you kill it. It's just a repeat of the spider boss that shoots X's, except now he's got a 2 on him. And we're clear. It's time for the next to last stage. Which is apparently heaven. I don't know. This game is weird. This stage pulls off a cardinal sin, however, in that you have to go left. Because there's a boss hidden over here. Watch out, baby. Everybody calls me baby. This is the dragon boss. It will mess up your day no matter who you are. So it's just better to do it as Bert once again. We're going to be doing all the remaining bosses as Bert, so you're not going to see much Mark anymore. But now my shot has become very powerful. It waves a little quicker. We've got 2 more bosses to take out before we're through with the stage. And this is the final stage. The dynamite ghosts I don't know about. There's also the witches and the constellations shoot at you. Face my wrath. This is, I guess, Asura or something, but he's really easy because he can't shoot behind him, so if you stand in this spot, you can just kill him. Another thing that would have been miserable is Mark, because you're batting those hands back. Ow. Dynamite ghosts are very difficult to deal with. They're very quick. Just want to avoid the constellations. As long as you don't touch the center star in them, you're fine. You don't want to touch any of the stars. They rain on you either. Ow. I'll take that Bert, though. I don't know why there's dynamite ghosts in heaven. Aha! Oh boy, Mark Soup! I'm not sure why you'd be that excited about soup. Mark or otherwise. This is another one of those ones that, and I'm a broken record here, you don't want to fight as Mark. Because he will just maul you in the corner. Alright, let's get another Bert pill and then exit and finish the game. We are almost through. We're at the final stretch. Where is that dynamite ghost with the Bert pill? Where's my Bert pill? I need Bert. I got it somewhere in there, I think. Because I'm not flashing anymore, so I must have gotten it. Now we'll just skip all of this nastiness right here. Just fly over it all. If you're flapping upward when the dynamite ghosts go off, you're out of their blast. So that's good to keep in mind. Whoa. Low-flying witches. Ow. I didn't avoid that one at all. Ah. There's nothing in here. I'm gonna run out of some Bert here. I'm gonna be stuck in Mark. Oh no. Bad timing. Oh, great. I'll take it. Thanks. Alright, this is the final area. This castle signifies that we've reached the end of heaven, I guess. Alright, we're through with round 8. It's time to face the boss of the game. You beat everybody. Beat me and you can leave. Come and die. This is apparently the Monster World Master. His nose is his weakness. It opens up periodically and you shoot him in it. Otherwise, you have to bat those eyes that shoot out of his mouth back at him. And we're through. We're separating from Bert. Mark has successfully destroyed all of those monsters with his amazing baseball bat and sideburns. Bert gives him a present. So what is the present? It's a princess. I don't know about this. I think that's illegal. But his mail-order Russian bride turns into a monster. Oh, yep, she's a monster. And more monsters show up. And they proceed to terrorize Mark in one of the most hilarious 2-frame animations ever, and then Mark turns into a monster. But then he wakes up. It was just a dream. It was all just a dream. Mark's awakened by his mom, telling him he'll be late for school. He's getting the heck out of here. Glad that his whole ordeal was all just a dream. Or was it? Bert is here. Let's go again. And that's the game, everybody. It's a spooky surprise twist ending. Everything was real, and Bert's back to beat him with a baseball bat. Programmed by Sokiosk and Cream Haruna, as well as Jazzy Toru and Desire Taro. Graphics were done by Dragon Nakashima. Dandy Kobayashi, and Wolf Saito. These are the people you can thank for all this. Music by Miku Monkey, Hashimoto Revolta, presented by Bandai. Shinsei. Alright, that's all the time we've got. I hope you enjoyed the game. Happy Halloween, everybody!